everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on some Dopey challenge training. As you can see, Danny and the kids are behind me at this park, can't get this open, that we go to. I did my the whole thing, all of it, Dopey challenge training. Why is this not closing? There. Dopey challenge training on a treadmill for my very first Dopey, and it was also my very first marathon. It was not my first half, 10 or 5, but my very first full marathon and my very first Dopey challenge for 2023. I'm registered for 2024, and Dopey training basically doesn't start for like another month or so, but I still want to get in the routine of like the 2 runs of 30 minutes and then a distance run. But I'm going to try to do like 3 miles 3 days a week until training picks up, which it'll kind of be in line with that. So I'll be doing basically week 1 of training every week until the Dopey challenge starts. But I did all of it inside on the treadmill, and I want to get outside and do stuff outside. So we're at the park. It's about 65 degrees out. It's cloudy. It's kind of a nice day. So I'm going to do this 5K trail that they have here at our park. I've done it one other time. They did a race for Down syndrome to fundraise for, I think they were fundraising for like special needs equipment and stuff somewhere. So anyways, I did that. So I've been on this course one time, but I want to go ahead and try it here and just kind of see how I do. I've got new shoes. So if you haven't been up to date on my shoe issue, all the shoes I've been running in are too narrow. The only ones I've had were Asics Gel Ventures 8 and a women's extra wide, but they're not a distance shoe. So I now have men's Ultra Torn 6 in a size 9 wide. So that's what we're in. We're going to try it out. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this course is because it's pretty hilly, and running on a treadmill is not. So running at Disney, which has a lot of ups and downs, it's a little bit different than the treadmill. So I feel like if I can train on something like this, it goes up a big hill, I'll be a little bit better prepared for Disney. We're a little over half a mile in right now. We got some free speed going down that hill. The last time I ran this, I think I vlogged it. I did like a day in the life, like TikTok style video. It was cold, like 40 degrees and raining, and it was not good. And I was sick, but I came and I did it anyway, so going a little bit better this time, thankfully. Not quite sure what happened here, but I'm guessing it has to do something with the cornfield that isn't existing right now. But anyway, to stop to show you guys that. So we're almost to our first mile. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. About 12 minutes, 40 seconds, which is pretty standard for me. Usually around 12 minutes, but going up hills is a little bit different. Anyway, mile 1. So there's a really pretty section back here, but there's people taking wedding pictures there, so I couldn't show you. There's a wedding going on up in this barn. Doggy park. So we're about a mile and a quarter in at a 12.5 minute pace right now. Taking a little bit of a walk break because there's a lot of ups and downs. My ankles are hurting a little bit, and I don't think it's because of the shoes. Like, they're definitely different shoes, obviously, so it's gonna work my feet a little bit differently. But I think just because of the ups and downs and constantly training on flat ground and now being on hills and stuff, it's gonna take a little while for the muscle to build up for these shoes in my ankles to make it feel a little bit better. So we do have a little train station thing. It's not like a real functional train. You can see there's more. Oh, I gotta go this way. More people taking pictures for this wedding that's going on. But they do put the train out here sometimes. I haven't seen it go in a really long time. Before COVID, you used to be able to get a ride on it. I don't really know if you can do that anymore. But anyway, I don't know if you can see in the distance there's a little bridge. Once we get up to that bridge, that is halfway through the course. So it's about probably a little over a mile and a half or so. We are at a 12 minute 52 second pace. I did take a walk break there for a little bit. So we're still going. For me, that's actually really good. Let's see, let me turn the camera. So I am a chronic asthma sufferer. Did not take my inhaler before this. Don't even have it with me, so that's dumb. But yeah, before starting training for runDisney about a year ago, I could not even run like 0.2 of a mile at any pace. I could barely walk. All right, so I did just finish mile 2. It was pretty much right at 13-minute pace, which I'm not super excited about, but I'm getting tired because that hill over there that I had to run up, it's actually pretty steep. Okay, and I've had to do a lot of walking around people, like as you can see, there's some games going on. So I've had a lot of times where there's been that wedding and then people on the track like this just standing around. I actually had to run through rocks, like off the side, onto a bunch of rocks earlier, so yeah. So my ankles are still hurting quite a bit. I don't know if it's because of the shoes. My insoles don't fit in these shoes. They're too small, like too narrow. It's not that they're not the right length or anything. They're too narrow, so they kind of like move around inside the shoe. So I'm working on getting those returned because I just purchased them at the runDisney Expo, and obviously they're not gonna work. So I don't know if I need to find like I have really high arches and plantar fasciitis and stuff, so I don't know if I need to do that, or if I'm just so not trained anymore that they just hurt and I just need to work on strengthening my ankles again. I'm hoping it's that, but we'll see. We are 2.25 miles into 3.1 miles, so a little bit more to go. All right, guys, here's the bridge and stuff that I couldn't get over, and then like rocks. I had to climb over all these rocks this way instead of going over this bridge because there was a wedding and they were taking pictures. Everybody was standing in this area and on this bridge and back here, so I couldn't go on this bridge. I had to climb through all of that, which is really not good for your ankles either, but that's what I had to do. After my second rotation of all this nonsense over here by the train track, I realized this is not a wedding. This is a prom, which is why there are so many people on the course today just standing around taking pictures. It's not a wedding. It's that barn up there. I guess they're having some kind of prom. I don't know if what's, I guess it's a school district here. I have no idea. That's not where my prom was for the school district. But yeah, it's a prom, not a wedding. We are 0.3 away. I can hear my kids at the playground screaming and fighting. Maddie says she's hungry apparently. You guys hear them? Yep, that's my kids fighting. Anyway, we're almost done. Alright guys, we're back at home now. Took a shower and everything, ready to go. It took me about 13 minutes and 15 seconds per mile, which isn't like super great in the running world, but for somebody who's training, who has asthma really bad and has never been a runner, that is pretty good for me. Now on the treadmill, I could probably do it in like 12 minutes and 30 seconds, or maybe even closer to the 11:50 range if I was really pushing hard. But there are a lot of hills and everything on that track, so it slows you down a little bit. But that's where I'm starting at right now. We're gonna see where I end up. Closer to Dopey. Hopefully I will slim that time down a little bit, but if not, just even the stamina and being able to run a longer distance, even if it's at that pace, I'm happy with that as well. Just any improvement that I can see within myself, that is what matters. All of us run at a different pace, at a different speed, at a different ability. So I'm happy with that for now. That's a huge improvement from where I was this time last year. And as long as I keep improving and showing progress, that's all that matters. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. We're gonna be adding some more medals to this in the next year or so. So keep checking back. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.